The girl's organs were completely removed, and her body was turned into a weather doll, hung in the air. Yet, the murderer was not held accountable. The court's reasoning was simple. He was a mentally ill person. At that moment, the girl's brother lost all faith in the law. If the law wouldn't bring justice, he would. From then on, he wore a mask and vowed to kill every criminal in the world. At the start of the story, Mike was still a righteous police officer. He always rushed to the front during every call for help. He caught a serial killer. But just a few days later, the criminal was released without charges. The reason? The criminal had been drunk at the time and was not aware of his actions, so he couldn't be held accountable. Despite this, Mike still held onto his sense of justice and believed that the law would eventually punish these criminals. But over time, Mike realized that these criminals didn't fear the law at all. Even when arrested, they would arrogantly claim to be mentally ill, knowing that they would be released without charges. Sure enough, as the criminals had predicted, he was released the very next day. He even called Mike to threaten him, saying Mike would pay the price. The following day, Mike's sister's body was found. In that moment, Mike's sense of justice completely shattered. Mike understood the truth. The law could protect no one. From then on, he wore a mask and became a dark avenger. Mike first captured the man who killed his sister. He gouged out his eyes, chopped off his limbs, and soaked his body in chemicals to prevent it from decaying. He attached various devices to the remaining torso. He wanted him to live a fate worse than death.